Democratic Senator Chris Coons of Delaware was at the president-elect's big send-off, and he joins me now. And Senator, Joe Biden, talks about himself as a man of Scranton, Pennsylvania, but whose dad had to move to Delaware. He told that moving story at the Democratic National Convention because of needing a job and needing a new start, and Delaware is where they went. You were there as he gave that emotional address, saying goodbye to Delaware for his new home in the White House. Talk a little bit about that. What does it mean to Delaware? What does it mean to Joe Biden? You inherited the seat that he left in the United States Senate. I just want to let you sort of wrap up kind of what all of this means as a Delawarean yourself.
Well, Joy, this was a powerful send-off today from Newcastle County Airport, from the Beau Biden National Guard Center. And I think it was powerful for all of us, that moment that Joe was overcome by emotion at the combination of looking out at his grandchildren, his extended family, those among us here in Delaware who've known him and served alongside him or supported him or been his friends for decades, and contemplating the prospect that lies before him. He becomes our president tomorrow. He takes the presidency on at a moment of enormous challenge and peril and difficulty for our nation. And Joe is leaving Delaware without his beloved son, Beau, for whom that National Guard Center is named. So I think there were there wasn't a dry eye in the place today as he gave his farewell address. We all send our prayers and our support and our enthusiasm for him. And as you just commented, one of the reasons for Joe's cockeyed optimism about the possibility of still being able to work together, even in such a divided country, is because that's how we do it in this small state of Delaware. It's not easy. It's not obvious. It's not simple. But it requires effort, and it requires a willingness to compromise. We don't have any other choice in this moment when 400,000 Americans have died. We don't have any other choice in this deeply divided nation but to take a risk on coming together and on trying to move forward. And Joe Biden is exactly the man for this moment to lead us forward.
Yeah. Let's jump right into that agenda, because it's a big one. It's a lot. There are a lot of asks here. Let's put it up on the screen. Joe Biden's day one agenda, going all the way from a pathway to citizenship, which has already sparked some rancor on the other side of the aisle, to reversing the Muslim ban, rejoining the World Health Organization, so critical for fighting COVID, rejoining the Paris Agreement, pausing student loans, no evictions, foreclosures. It's a big list of items. Where do you begin in a Senate where Mitch McConnell is still there, even as minority leader, and where people like Josh Hawley and Ted Cruz have made it their business to try to essentially destroy any of that agenda on the way in because of their own ambitions?
Well, Joy, if you told me back in December that we would be in the majority here in January, I would have told you, look, I believe in my dear friend Stacey Abrams and all the organizing work in Georgia. I believe in John Ossoff and in Reverend Warnock and in their capabilities, but it's going to take a miracle for us to win both of those seats in Georgia in a special election. Tomorrow, those two gentlemen will be sworn in to the Senate of the United States. If you had told me a month ago that Mitch McConnell would be saying he is open to voting to convict Donald Trump of high crimes and misdemeanors, I would have said, that'll never happen in my lifetime. He has publicly said that, and on the floor of the Senate, he has said that he blames Donald Trump for summoning those protesters, that angry mob that desecrated our Capitol last Wednesday. So I know it's going to take a lot of hard work. It's going to take some unexpected developments. But I remain hopeful, frankly, because we have no other choice. We are going to have to work hard to protect Americans who tonight are facing eviction, who have suffered through job loss, who have lost members of their family. Joy, we're in the middle of so many crises, it's hard to count them all. Joe Biden is the man who can give us the hope, who believes in us, that we can still move forward. We're going to do our absolute best to make this happen.
I don't doubt that you all will try. Before I let you go, I want to allow you and the rest of us to sort of soak in what the new world sounds like. This is some of the confirmation hearings that we heard today. Do we have that? Cut to? We don't. Okay, well, we don't have it. I really wish I... Oh, I guess we don't have it, unfortunately, but this was some of the confirmation hearings in which we heard people who actually know what they're doing being confirmed. So I'm sure that you're looking forward to having those people to work with. Senator Chris Coons, thank you very much for your patience, sir, to this evening, and thank you very much. We're looking forward to seeing what you guys get done.